speaking there. I'm gonna have to delete that. I was like 10 times louder than I should have been. Is it popping up on the channel? Yes, it is. Okay. I'm just gonna click on that real quick. That's off. So, can I not watch the live chat from here? Should be. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hello, anybody watching this. Sorry if you had to hear the first few minutes. So you can hear me fine, Jacob?
Yeah, okay, I can hear you fine.
Okay.
I was just gonna leave you in awkward silence for a while.
I don't know how to do that.
You gotta put a little higher pitch in yours. I know you can do it.
Yeah, this is why I'm not being a voice actor. I overslept again.
Keep it. That is a gold mine.
Of what footage for you to edit into a crappy song?
Maybe.
I remember that. I don't know why. But I caught you this time. Maybe
I got you this time. I got a lot more footage this time now.
maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Yeah. Yeah, you say it like you were thinking about ignoring me. Oh, what is her name? Sari? Sayori? I mean, well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. This game is already weird.
Oh, really?
But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have to be into it. I mean, even if you don't want to. Even
You okay?
I just butchered that sentence. I just added words that weren't even there.
Yeah, you just keep on going.
Whatever you say, sorry? Sorry? I'm just gonna say Sayori.
Sayori.
Okay.
Sorry.
Ehehe. We cross this together and make our way to school as we draw near the street becomes increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. So if you hear my chair squeaking, my other chair broke. I have to use this one now. By the way, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? Question mark. Quote, I told you already I'm really not interested in joining any clubs, period, end quote. I haven't been looking either. That's not
Speak.
true. Speak. You told me you would. You told me you would. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I can just use spacebar. It's probably loud though. I'm sure it's possible that hid in one of her many conversations where I dismissively go along whatever she's talking about. Hey, it's 2 people. I'm assuming you're watching.
2 people?
Yeah, are you watching? Jacob?
Your mom's watching.
Actually, I won't be surprised. Sorry, I likes to worry a little.
Hey, Patrick's mom.
Worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. That's you. That's you. Uh-huh.
It's gonna be like me.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Okay, that's all of us.
You okay?
And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the rest of the world. Okay, hold on. I don't know if this is a stupid question or not, but what's a NEET?
What's a what?
A NEET. N-E-E-T. I don't know what that is.
No, what is? I didn't hear you.
N-E-E-T. Neat. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Tilda. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Ooh, transition. 3 people watching. The school day is as ordinary. I can't speak. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things and stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. I have a feeling, like, people are telling me that this game is dark. I have a feeling they're not talking about like a book club or something. They're talking about like actual like melee clubs.
Maybe.
I missed that one. Whatever. I guess I have no choice but start. Actually, I don't. So, hello. Sorry. I still got sorry. Sorry, I must have gone into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You didn't need to wait out for me. If it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come into my club. Sorry. Yeah. There's no way I'm going into your club. What a letdown. It was at this moment Pat realized you what moment? What moment? Honestly, I don't know. I've forgotten like everything from like the past 5 minutes. Hello, Andrew. 4 people watching. Yeah, meanie. Oh god, I missed that. Okay. Jacob. I think Jacob's dead. It's probably muted. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in the literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show her interest and the one who proposed the club and inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Wow. Not even a little bit of hope right there. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? This guy's so much... Well, I guess technically me. Such a letdown. Well, I kind of told you the clubs yesterday would bring a new member, and Nasuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sari is really that much of an airhead if she's so cunning to have all this plan all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go, Tilda. And thus, today marks the day I sold myself for a cupcake. That does not make my view of this game any better. I... Dejected? I've never seen that word before. Okay, I dejectedly follow Zeri across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Zeri is full of energy, swinging open the classroom door. What?
What's happening? I'm back.
Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. How would you say that, Jacob?
Wait, what?
How would you say EH? Eh?
Hold up. Okay. N-Y-E-E-H?
No, how would you say EH? Like eh.
Eh.
Really? Like,
Yeah.
okay, I don't know.
Much more casual. Eh.
Eh.
Oh, like if we're talking about, the anime garbage here.
Eh.
Eh.
I glanced around the room. Tell me if I'm talking
I'm on
too
air
loud,
patrol, don't
she-
worry.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you, Girl 1. Sari is always nice about says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Girl 2. Are these... Okay, I'm assuming the names are gonna change. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, hey, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Now there's a third one. quotation dot.
You gotta give that one a
quotation.
really high voice. Come on.
What? The third one?
I want to hear your high voice.
I can't
Yeah,
do it anymore.
I believe in you.
Over like the past year, my voice has dropped like 10 octaves. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. It would. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Oh, that's Natsuki. Okay, that's who you're talking about. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one... Why did you put that in the chat? Oh, I skipped over it. God dang it. See what you made me do? I don't think you use the potato sack channel anymore. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sari says quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, full of energy. And this is Yori, the smartest one of the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have hard time keeping up with the people like Sari and Natsuki. Is that how you say it? Natsuki? Natsuki? Natsuki. Ah, well, nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. Okay, that's Monica.
Suki.
It's great to see you again, Pit. Monica smiles sweetly. How is she floating? She's floating. That's not supposed to happen. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica is probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little, you know, you too, Monica. Come on, sit down. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll bring them. Sorry, I got a little excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? I'd be down for tea. Hi, Colin. Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. I mean, there's plenty of desks in the room.
GameCrafter11 says hello.
It's Colin. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,
Hello,
2, 3,
GameCrafter11.
5, 4. That's like 40 desks. No, I just butchered that. It's like 20 desks. What am I saying? As already mentioned, it's been widened, so there's a space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walked over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrecked tray and Yuri opens the closet. Closet's already open. Hey, there's another chair back there. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Today. Ta-da. Ooh, whoa. How do you even say that? How do you even... Wait.
Today.
No. U-W-O-O-O-O-O-H. You-O.
Whoa.
You-ah. Natsuki lifts a foil off... Natsuki lifts a foil off the tray to reveal a a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with, icking icing. And a little piece of chocolate were used to make the ears. Okay, sorry, I can't tell your name, whoever. Oh, Yuri Shen. I can't. Okay. Hello. I was looking at the wrong part. Whiskers. I already read that. So cute. Okay, I have to do that with a high voice, but I can't hit a high voice.
I want you to attempt it every time Natsuki says something.
Sayori, but
just attempt it.
Natsuki. Alright.
Oh.
Well, I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. I can't. I can't do that. Just hurry and take one. Harry grabs one first, and Monica follows. Feeling about the edge. It's delicious. Okay, no. Oh God, no. That's just making some third world crap. I just read the chat. Oh my God, that just. Oh God, that's trippy. I don't know why that like caught me off guard. That just caught me off guard so much. Sarah talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking the best angle to take a bite. Do people actually do that? Examine their food to figure out where to take a bite? Jacob, do you do that? Examine your food to figure out where the best bite is?
Of course I do. Everybody does that.
I don't.
You just blindly eat.
Yeah, it's food.
Savage.
It's food. I mean,
You're
I don't
savage.
really.
You uncultured swine.
The only thing I really eat that's like combinations of things like rice or salad or things like that. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She is waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard of this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sorry, yeah. Said. Not did. Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, dummy. Alright. See, the way most anime games go, I have a feeling dummy is gonna be used a lot. I really do. I give up Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. By the way, for anybody watching, the whole 5, probably 4 people watching. Because you're in the chat, I think. Are you? Jacob?
What?
Are you watching the stream?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm speaking with the chat.
Yeah. By the way, the other 4 people, yes, this is the first time. I haven't even seen a video on it. I've kind of relented from it because, when people started actually playing it, I was tempted to click on a video, but somebody said that the game was dark and I should probably play it, so...
Yeah, just don't.
Yeah.
It's all good. I didn't know why you're playing this in stream, dude. No biggie.
I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. I might play through this entire game. Somebody said it was like 4 hours, but...
Yeah, just play through it in stream.
It might take me until like 11, but...
That happens.
Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. See, this is one of the games that I don't really think I can play it for hours on end. If you're going to have a good time, make sure not to give any spoilers if you've seen it before. I've tried to get away from those. The only spoiler I've gotten is something about like files or something. I don't know. It was something like that, but she carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting the teapot next to the cupcake tray. See, so far this is not living up to what people have said it was, but I'm assuming it just escalates very quickly. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I mean, actually, yeah, I guess. Oh, that's the voice on, okay. Oh, I thought she was holding a cigarette. I thought, was it Monica? I thought she was holding a cigarette in her hand.
That's where it gets dark, boys. She gets cancer.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not true. Insulted, Yuri looks away. Shouldn't it be? That's not. No. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. That's that. Let's say that too. It is my routine, and a festival coming up should be something to look forward to. Oh, it is my route and festival coming up. I'm glad. Sorry, I just spaced out looking at the chat real quick. Yuri Okay, my shirt opened. Yuri finally smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. She never raised... Oh, okay, there we go. So it made you consider the literature club. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here. Well, I haven't enjoyed any clubs yet. Sorry seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well... Oh, we'll make sure that you feel at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? She's floating again! Aha, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around major clubs. Okay, there's like 10-second delay. It seems like nothing but argue about the budget and the publicity and how to prepare for events. Sorry if you hear my chair squeaking. Got a new chair.
Give me a second.
It's gonna squeak. I'd much rather
Hello?
take something. Hello. Yes.
What?
But I'd much rather take something personally and enjoy and make something special of it. I'm sorry I'm butchering this. It's like 8 o'clock at night. I actually had no homework to do tonight, so... I don't know, I'm tired. I should probably go get a drink because my throat's starting to hurt. And it encourages others to get them into literature than of fluffing that dream. Oh, do you have to save it? Oh, what happened? Oh. Do you have to save it, like, autos? Oh. You have to save it at certain events by yourself. Oh. Wait, Jacob, when should I do that? Monica's a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Jacob.
Do what?
Save. Is it like, I'm assuming you have to like save during your progress?
Yes, I actually muted. Okay, hello?
When should I save if I need to?
Just save anytime you want to.
Okay, does it auto-save?
Like, no, just save
Okay.
anytime you get the chance to.
Okay. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. I must be hard to start a new club. Wait, if you have to save, is there like... okay, never mind. I'll figure it out. You
Sorry,
could,
you're
you
like
could put it
cutting out
that
of
way.
Discord from me for some reason.
It's probably because I'm a little quiet and it's not really picking up my voice that much. Actually, hold on. Hold on a momento. Let me change this real quick. Voice. Voice, hello? Is that better, Jacob?
It seems like it.
Yeah, it's because I had the thing to pick up my voice, you know, and it was just going above that.
Yeah, that's why.
Not many people are very interested in putting the effort into something that brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. I'm assuming since you have to save... I'm assuming that since you need to save, there are probably some decisions that affect the way the game goes.
Yes, there are decisions. Just
Okay.
like every graphic novel, there
Okay,
are decisions
yeah.
that affect the way the game goes.
You have to work hard and convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like that festival much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow in this club before we graduate, right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone just appears out of nowhere. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica... Okay, I blanked. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I didn't really know if I could keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? Did Jacob... You haven't played it, but you've
No, I've played it.
you
I haven't
have?
played it on my computer though, but yeah, I played through it.
Okay, okay. I thought okay.
Yeah, don't
Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Yeah, I think that's her entire body, but okay. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. No, not much of a reader, I guess. Well, I can change that. Oh, okay. What am I saying? I thought it was... I was thinking the game was like broke or something, and it was supposed to be the reverse signs. Except if this is... Okay, that's Yuri, I believe, yes. Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what's about you, Yuri? Well, you see, Yuri traces the rim of her teacup in her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and the craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a story in such foreign way is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Okay, okay. She she seems so revered and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obviously by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you in a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Ah, I read a horror book once. Okay, I am too much oxygen. Too much oxygen. Okay,
Two.
I'm talking.
You're dying because of Doki Literature Club. It's killing you.
I'm saying way too much in one breath. I desperately.
Remember, a very important human function is to breathe.
Yeah, I know.
Occasionally do that.
A good novel always grabs my attention. I do fantasy cup of tea while I'm in a happy place. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. That's how I feel every day. What? Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as intellectual as you, I guess you could say that, but if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look around the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. Oh, okay, so there is, okay. Where is that? That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give It Back. Fine, fine. Okay, I don't really want to know that title, because the way they said that, it just sounds creepy. And hey, your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do, it's just as cute as you are. Seriously, what's up behind Natsuki?
Cute weeb shit, not... Alright.
What?
Never mind. Shit like that. It's supposed to be cute weeb shit, not... Okay. I don't even know how to describe how he thought that.
On her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki writes your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. How do you guess? It's either you do or you don't. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Okay, sorry about that. I had to mute myself for a second. No. Natsuki averts her... there's no D. Why am I... averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. And not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. That's a deep man. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
See, I got the same question as GameCrafter11 right now. Where's High Pitch Patrick?
I can't. No.
No, you can.
Shut. I
You can,
can't.
and I believe in you. We
The
all believe in you.
The only reason you've heard that is because that was like 6 months ago.
I want to look at High Pitch Patrick, and I want to hear it. I want to hear the Natsuki High Pitch Patrick.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. It just sounds so bad.
Yeah,
Wait,
just do it. Just
maybe.
keep
Wait,
doing
hold
it.
on. Maybe it just sounds distorted because I have a headphone on. Hold on. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look I can't. It's like it sound. Not really my style. Like it sounds okay to me, but I put on my headset and it sounds like I'm speaking complete gibberish in just a really high-pitched voice. And so I'll go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll have them with each other. That way everyone is even. I thought this was a literature club. Shouldn't you be confident about that? Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us to get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthening bonds with the club. Isn't that right? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eek, what's that? Now that we're back in the original topic of joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sari may have convinced me to stop by. I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls still back directly into my eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought you all. I'm defenseless against. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these girls, right? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh, I think they all went at once. Oh god, that's terrifying. Oh god, that's terrifying. Just looking up and they're all just staring to... Oh, I don't like that. It's like those moving pictures where no matter where you look on the screen, it's like their eyes follow you. Goodbye, Yuri-chan. Chan? Oh, it's so creepy. I don't like that. Yes, I'm so happy. It's like when they like all look straight into the camera, no matter where you move, they're always looking at you. It's like those like moving pictures.
Piercing eyes.
Yeah, I hate that so much. It's creepy. Sari wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. You really just came for the cupcakes. I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. She's floating again! What the Why doesn't anybody else float? No. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, hold on. Let me save it right there.
Alright.
Because I don't know what saving needs to do, how much you need to do in this game, but... Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting as a good note. Everyone remember that tonight's assignment, write a poem, bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. She's floating! God! That's not how physics works! I can really impress the class, star Monica, by mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat. Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sari. I never walked home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay. This is not living up to like what I heard, but like I said, I'm assuming it's just gonna go to 0 to 100 really quickly. If it's like any of the books I've been reading for the past few years.
Alright. Well, we'll see. I honestly kind of forgot, so we'll see.
With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind is wandering back and forth between the four girls. Sari, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Well, I spend time every day to go on a literature club. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure... Okay, I didn't...
Okay, tell me when you're done with the day.
And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I think it... Yeah, I think it just finished, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
It's time to write a
about the,
poem.
file system, you want to occasionally check your files because there will be some changes occasionally.
Really?
So, like,
Okay. Should I open
know,
them now, like, to the game?
if you want to check to see if anything's different, or maybe just get a baseline check.
Hold
So,
on. Assuming it'll be in Steam.
yeah, it'll be in Steam. In the,
Shoot, I forgot how to get Steam. Users... Desktop? What it...
do you know how to get to Steam?
I forgot, honestly. I'm at users right now. Click on me. Documents.
Documents. Why am I forgetting now?
Documents. Oh, okay. Documents. There's no Steam. What? I thought there would be a Steam here. Isn't it? Read me.
I forgot where it was. Oh yeah, no, it's this PC local disk. Yeah, go to this PC local disk, then something about program files.
Local disk. Oh, 86. I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay, I got it. And then Steam should be... Yep, there's Steam. App cache, I'm assuming? Maybe. Or Steam apps, probably.
No. Yeah, it's Steam apps.
Yeah. And then common.
Common, then you...
Doki. Characters. Oh, it has all the character. Okay.
Okay, well yeah, just go to Doki Doki Literature Club.
I'm here, but why is Yuri, Suri, Natsuki, they're all like 40, 50, and then Monika's like 100 and something kilobytes. Okay.
Not exactly sure, honestly.
Okay, so stuff will change, I'm assuming, over time. Just leave it open to that. Okay. I have to write a poem. Disown, dark, color, summer, ribbon, pleasure, clumsy, captive, joy, captive, play, waterfall,
So yeah, the goal of the poem thing is to find the words to best match somebody that you want to increase relations with.
and I'm assuming I can't go back now, can I?
No.
No. Oh.
You have a save file. If you really want to restart now that you know that.
No, I'm fine. I saved it back like halfway through the day, so. Oh, I can just skip, can't I? Oh well. Passion, heart, aurora, raindrops, determination. I do that. No, determination. Okay, and then they jump if it's there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thinking more of a Yuri route, because why not? Loud ambient. Vanilla special email. Nope. Memories together, Doki Doki, dream, eternity. Treasure, vacation, shame, defeat, music, bouncy, whirlwind, scatter, skate, breath. Why isn't Monica on here? No?
Just
Monica not?
you don't.
Okay.
That's not who you write the poems for. I'm not there. Not exactly sure.
Warm. Friends. Unending. Uncanny. Okay, now that I'm thinking about it, she is the more... Where's Monica's sticker thing? Yeah. I didn't read the chat. Sorry about that, Colin. Now I'm looking at it. Since she is the more, like, not literate, but, like, the more educated one. More education.
Which one?
Yuri.
Yeah.
All the words that are, like, really, like, disorientated.
Disoriented.
All the big words that, like, Yeah, all the big words that I had like half know or like big words or like complex words are the ones that are for her. So comfort, inferno, crimson, jumpy, ocean romance, intellectual, grief, philosophy. Yeah, okay. Hi again. God, see you didn't run away. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone's already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a comment, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. When do your scrims end?
My scrims were like an hour.
Yo,
But they
they,
start at 9 actually.
yeah, but when do they end? Do they end?
Probably at like 10:30,
Okay,
11. So like I'm gonna leave after that. So
okay. Oh, come on, like, he deserves any slack. So, oh, I clicked off the chat. It's because if she had the most storage, she would at least have a sticker. It's weird. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. She seems to be a more like her pictures in the game are like a lot more detailed and stuff, and she has a lot more animations and stuff. So I'm assuming it's probably something like that. Sorry, told me you didn't even join any club this year. At least last year too. I didn't know if we plan to just come here and hang out or what. Ow. Or at least I think, was that Monica? Or was it Sayori that wasn't there? No, I think
it
it was
was
Monica.
yeah, it was.
But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't find the end of it. Natsuki certainly has a big mouth. Keeps a collection in the room. Yeah, if you look at it, like, yeah. Natsuki certainly has a big mouth for some... Okay, I already found that. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Pat always gives us the best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is messy and distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Same. What? Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Pat can become good friends too? Sorry. Getting hiccups. So Sari. As usual, Sari seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sari. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sari made it sound like a big deal when it's really hot. What I like to do. I'm sorry, Yuri wasn't thinking. I guess that means it ends up to a situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything from you in the first place. So any gesture in this pleasant surprise, it'll make happy no matter what. I think I skipped one. Is that so? Yeah, it won't make a big deal if you don't want to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked up a book that I thought you might enjoy. It is a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. What? Oh, how is this girl instantly being so cute? Okay, I can't read. She even picked a book that she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Sorry, it's the best girl. I don't know. I don't know yet. I really don't.
So I agree with him though.
Eh?
Honestly, I agree with Pine.
Is nobody watching?
There people are watching what?
Okay, I don't know. The stream says there's on right now, but
But there are people watching
Okay.
in chat. Active in chat, cool.
Yeah, in
Yeah, I
chat.
agree, Pine, don't worry.
Yuri, thank you. Definitely not read this. See, I'm in like all AP classes and crap, and I'm one to like really like to learn things, so I enthusiastically take a look. I'm not one to be like an extrovert really easily. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off someone's scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sari and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her expression. She is waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Nah, I like Natsuki with narrating by high pitch. But no, I'm not doing that.
You have to, come
I
on.
can't.
You can.
It literally burns my throat.
I don't care. It's worth the pain.
I actually have something I could probably... I have like mints. I could probably try to do it. I just realized you guys would probably hear it clicking against my teeth. Okay. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. Okay. Yep. I have to take that in my mouth. I can't speak with that. It looks like the same book she left me to. More than that, she seems to be the first new pages. Do it, I believe in you. You've heard it! You've heard it! I can't... Oh. Hey, what? Music changed. Oh, I like that! The piano
Really?
solo.
Oh, yeah.
Da 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 da. I like that. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me. Our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in a book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was focused, and I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I was rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. Person eats mint sound effects relaxing. Like ASMR crap. I wanted to reread some of it, not for any particular reason. Sorry, I actually just spaced out for a second. Just curious how come you have two copies of the same book? Ah, well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I have multiple copies of the same books in my room. I have like 3 copies of one book on my bookshelf. Oh,
Really?
yeah. I mean, I did like, what, Take a Bite at a Books or whatever it was called.
Yikes.
They gave us free books at the end of it. It was like, like the reading club and stuff that we... did you guys have that?
Yeah.
I did, yeah, we did that, like, after all the challenges and tournaments and stuff were done, we were allowed to get the books for free. And there was always, like, one book out of, like, the 7 or 8 that I wasn't able to
I
read.
mean, like, nobody participated, but it was a thing. I remember then.
A lot of people did in our school. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? It's just a complete copy of this universe, and it states everything that we've gone through already. What's it about? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol in the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost young sister, but as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. Is this like Soviet era? And while her life is in danger, she needs desperately to choose who to trust. I really feel like that's something that would be like Soviet era. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationship, and her life starts to fall apart, like mine. What? That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yeah, just like this game is supposed to be. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark term came out of nowhere. Ahaha. Yuri, Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. I almost said y'all for yeah. Yeah, that's good reading. She's so shy and reluctant on the outside, but seem to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not become someone who wants to be evil, but have their own goals, their own philosophy that they'll believe in. Okay. Okay. Yuri seems to me it might just be mean. Seems what to you? I'm gonna have to mute myself for a second. I will be right back in about 2 minutes. I'm gonna go get a drink and I have to do like one chore. That shouldn't take me long. So I'll be right back. Sorry about that, but
Alright. Remember, boys. No spoilers.
sorry about that. Forgot I was muted for a second. Sorry about that. Discord decided not to work for a second. Sorry about that. I had to go do something real quick. So, okay, I'll get back into this. Hello, two people whoever's watching. Assuming probably the same people. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the native one for letting their one-sided moral interfaces with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem when I when I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. The literature club, after all. Ah, well, that's true. Sorry if that was a loud thump right there. I'm back. My computer crashed. In fact, well, it's probably a good time to crash because I had to take a break. I had to get some water because my throat was starting to hurt. I don't think I've talked this much. Besides if I'm screaming at people, playing with them on something. You don't have to. I skipped over that. Shoot. Whatever. Aha, what were you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, let's... Oh. Alright. It's fine if I sit... Whoa, what did I just do? What? Oh, right click. Okay. If I sit right here. Okay, I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. That's not what you want to do. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if you end up if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start prologue. Soon I understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but feeling is somewhat comfortable. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. It was just Yuri. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I knew it. I saw it coming. I mean, uh, here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against yours and hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy of the book. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Ah, I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her arm. Oh, I thought it was the other side of the desk. Okay. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the right book between her thumb and the finger. Ah. I do the same with my arm, the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides down under her thumb after flip to her side. Ah. Actually, that's actually a really good way to do it if you're reading with someone. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me, as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face as she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Go away, I don't need to update that crap. Sorry about that. I had chat my phone like an update thing just came up. Ay ay ay. Eh. To turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Hold on. Un momento. Por favor. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I decided to do something real quick. Getting back onto the stream. I did something on my phone real quick. Okay. Nope, sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again. Our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Ouch. Sorry. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I assume that... What? Oh. Finishes the page. Hold on. I gotta fix this real quick. This is really irritating me. Hold on. There's like lag in between my press of the button. Hold on. Okay. That fix it? Hopefully that fixed it. Hopefully. Did it fix it? Okay, yes, it did. I think. Let me check. We continue? Okay, yes, it did. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it float over to her side, catches under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Oops, what? Look, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. Sorry. Sorry that I'm like speaking immediately. I'm trying to. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. From what I've heard about this game... Ooh, nice time to talk. From what I've heard about this game is that it's like 4 or 5 hours long, so I'm trying to pick up the pace, but I have to take like a break every so often because I'm not used to talking this much, as you can see here. Yuri remained silent for a moment, but that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant more like, it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poem. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. You're... Ugh. Sorry, I have to take a drink. Hold on. I have to take a drink real quick. Okay. Your exhales spared from finishing your thought. God. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read with you? I guess I don't have to do much of I guess I don't have too much of a preference of either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it pick up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright, I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and then slip it back in my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Sorry, hiccups. I can't wait! Saria and Monica enthusiastically pull open their poems. Saria is on a wrinkled cheat loosely paper from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica, hers is a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from just where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into her bag. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Whoa, okay, mouse, don't lag. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a turkey by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem and I want her to know I'm putting it down. I'm going to read that. Hi, having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever had suggestions for the club, like new activities or things, we can do better. I'm always listening. And don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm not much better off going to the flow until I'm more settled in. Sorry. Dang it. When do Natsuki? Yes. No. I'm not going to. It hurts my voice. Want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. I'll try to... She's fucking floating again. I'll try to distinguish it a little bit, but I'm not going to go really high pitched because I can't. I just can't. Aha. Don't worry. We're all a little bit embarrassed, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's kind of true. I hand Monica my poem. Mm-hmm. Good job. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go from something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's why it always counts when I put some effort. Aha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, that Yuri Alexis kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imaginary symbolism. Unlike Sari, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. I'm not going to. Yuri likes it when readers are so left to derive their own meanings out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it, just feel free, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I'll never really ask, though. I'm sure nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry much about it, or about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see when you try new things. That's the best thing. That's best way to find things of that style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Aha, aha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the Wall. Ooh, I like the piano solo. Oh, I want to do that. Hold on, a memento. Okay, I take a drink, sorry. Hole in Wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction of the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. Oh, what? Oh, no, I can't see. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. I always scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very freeform. If that's what you call it. Sorry, not really the right person to ask for your feedback. Haha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That's a lot. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. I just wanted to turn down the chat a little bit on my phone because it's very bright. That's a lot of poem. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Ah, well, I'm not sure if I know how to put on it. I guess you could say I had some ep... Steam. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make perfect, then you'll never make it any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Actually, that's pretty good. I think that's basically what I've done for a lot of essays and stuff for school. If I'm stuck on something, just put some random thing down and I'll fix it later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, I have to do this 4 times. Oh boy. Oh boy, my voice. My voice is not going to be good at the end of this. Oh, it's been 2 hours already. Let's go to the list. Why not? Yuri. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exponential. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Aha! Yuri takes a deep breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imaginary and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Show to sorry Monica is just time-consuming. The others should be... Okay. That makes... Okay. Thank you. Because I was thinking they were all, like, the same length and about the same length. I'm like, oh, God. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think it's most noticeable in recognizing that new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style and separate it from the topic, no matter, and they form it to fit. They fit the two other together. Ugh, can't speak. The end results is that both of the style and expressivenesses are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, as it is doing, totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them, but building them. But getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, as is everything, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts and process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, I might not be able to read this. Oh, it's like, okay, ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to love withstood the test of time. The last year to be replaced by sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air, the present, breathing the air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Okay, that was a good poem. There's a North Scroll. No, I like that. I'm sorry, I have such trouble handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. Yeah, it wasn't hard to read at all. It wasn't that hard. There was only like a few words that I got stuck on. You could probably tell which ones they were. Okay, I thought I'd start screaming out my headphones. Yep, there is. Sorry if you hear that. My bedroom is pretty close to the living room. There are people over. I actually think of your handwriting is pretty That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did not glance over it after all, but remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their own work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it in that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive, eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Of course, yeah. Of course, yeah? Yeah, of course. Ah, you know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you. Ah, me too. Okay, time for the next people. Oh boy. My throat is really picking. Let me go Natsuki. Dot dot dot. Question mark. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. That's not that you'll like it. Oh, the music! Oh my god, I love the music so much. It fits so well. Is that a recorder? Oh, it's like... I don't know what that is. Eagles can fly. Wait, oh, I gotta do the voice. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Wow, that's actually really deep. That's actually really deep. He's been gone. That's really deep. Holy crap. That's, like, if you really think about it, that's really deep. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I liked it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But but ugh. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style Oh, your writing style wouldn't make your messages any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easily read, but it hits you hard. It does! Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. The other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. I like I set up for my rhyme in the end, but then it made fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what I that that's that's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest here. I guess not. I've decided to humor humor. I've decided to humor her words with the last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is really feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I guess. I don't know. Who should I give it to? Ugh. Hold on. Okay. I had to take a drink. Sorry. This is a good poem. This is a good poem. Are you sure if it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. I am the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time. I guess you're right. But that's why I'm impressed. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. Just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Hold on. Okay. I paused the stream like a good like half an hour ago, and I thought the stream paused for a second. I'm like, no, I haven't just done all of this for nothing. It's like I said before. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sari. I'm not sure if Sari sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all, yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you know you'll have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you on that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Again, this music, I like it. It like takes segments from the regular song and it takes out certain things, but adds like this one other instrument that just completely is perfect for their personality. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I can trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I want breakfast. Give me breakfast. Sorry. This is the this is just a guess. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit in a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes sense. It makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. I came out nicer. How should I put it? It sounds like you. Really? Yeah, especially that last line. I made I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, It's bad to skip breakfast. Not necessarily, but okay. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Oh, yeah. Next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Is that the day? No. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's really stressful for my voice right now. As if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. I just keep my tray. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is just a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I'm ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sari and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their perspective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, no, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to her poem, to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah. Oh, I did the voices wrong. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something really nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I have to do a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Siri liked it, and Pat did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I'll appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless of course, I come across something in particularly inspiring, in which I haven't yet. And Pat liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... you know, you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Pat appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ugh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's magically criticized because Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like frightening guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Pat! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader and not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Pat. Well, wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning in the most... I get to read that word. Avoiding them, not just unnecessarily limiting yourself to also a waste. You understand that, right? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think I'm more... They'll probably think more highly of me. So, okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If it hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm going Yuri anyway. Natsuki. Natsuki. You're right. I like your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, you're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or how refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice it at all. Sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. You don't think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. Pressure. I end up feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm her, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sorry, she doesn't need to... You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll separate me from having to look at all of your faces right now. Yeah. From the situations, I feel like if I did pick Natsuki, I'd start to fall into the train of being the guy that likes the cutesy stuff. Not that I don't. In real life, I kind of do, but I'd rather be I'd rather be friends with the more like intellectual person, like the person that likes like more complex things. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem in her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach and sit in her adjacent chair. Everything alright? I am so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, you're... What? Oh, you're kinda too. I'm thankful to have you in a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So? What thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time to... Okay. I didn't really... I like Yuri better than Natsuki. I feel like in real life, though, Natsuki would be the person that I'd... Well, no, I don't know. It depends. I'd probably get along better with Yuri than Natsuki, but I feel like Natsuki would definitely be someone that I wouldn't be friends with. How did you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I did say it was worth it. Alright, well, mostly. Pat, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job of impressing those I want to impress. And on myself with newfound determination. Pat, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Suri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Suri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. I would get better friends with Natsuki. Not that it's a bad thing, but Natsuki is a tsundere. That's why she is sour right now. Probably. I really don't know fully what that word means, but I do know basically what it means. So I can kind of agree with that. Sorry, it's about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No, 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 no. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Pat, it's nice to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone makes me the happiest, and I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but it does really need to stop. Does it really need to stop there? Well, I just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. Pat's... I thought it was saying my name for a second. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. The easiest use. Sayori is an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, okay. I'm assuming that was supposed to be like exciting, but you know, that. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Infallible. Determination. Ambient. Disown. Meager. Heaven sent. Unrestrained. Determination. Despise. Afterimage. Anxiety. Melancholy. Influent. Secretive. Capable. Disorientated. Extraordinary. Sure, that'll work. That'll work fine. Oy vey. Gonna stretch my arms for a second. Oh, okay, that was a bad idea. No, I'm not gonna do that. Is it loading? Hello? Okay, there we go. Okay, I need to stretch my arms, but I got shot. I got 2 shots. I got a shot in each arm. 2 shots in each arm yesterday, and they're still extremely sore. No matter what I do. Hold on. Oh my god, that hurt so bad. Oh god, okay. Stretch my arms enough as far as I can without it feeling like I'm getting stabbed with a stick. Okay. If I can speak, that would be nice. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable over here in the past couple days. Actually, let me check something real quick. Let me save it right here. Hold on. Anything change here? Let me, is there no... Trying to see if there's like a refresh thing. No, nothing changed. Not sure if anything will change. Copyright. Copyright teams. Power includes a word. Okay. I wasn't hoping that like the music or anything was copyright. I'm like, and now that it would affect me after, you know, YouTube just decided to flip off all the small YouTubers. Yeah, I can see where they were going with it, but it kind of did just kind of it kind of did, you know, it just kind of like flip off all the small YouTubers. How did I not do that? Can I delete? Oh god, what happens if I delete people? Oh, I want to do it, but I don't want to do it. Just delete Natsuki or delete Yuri or Sayori or Monica. Oh, kind of tempted. I don't think it'll let me though. I don't know if it'll let me. Do it once you're done the game. Yeah, I probably will. I won't mess with anything right now, but once I'm done the game, I'll probably go back into it and see what else I can do. See if I can mess with the files and see if I can completely break the game. That's what I love doing with like these one-play games. So like you play it once and it's kind of like, well, I mean for this game, from what I've heard, there's kind of different ways you can do it. So I might, you know, playing back again, there's different ways you can go from what I've heard. But games that are like a one-time play and you can't really do much else with it, I kind of like just messing around with files and see what I can just completely destroy the game. It's kind of fun. Hi, Pat. Yo, sorry. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you into a good mood, but I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Okay, hold on. Un momento, por favor. I'm gonna go turn on a light in my room because it's starting to get really dark. And I don't want, you know, my eyes to die. Don't want death to my eyes. Okay. Will you come with me to the buy shack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, sorry? Why that? Not all of a sudden. No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sari nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles it with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto her desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. You had enough money in the first place. You would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Aha! Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face in her book as always. Aha! Hello! Isaiah Zuki? I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Isaiah Zuki, I think. Sorry if I butchered your name, but yeah, I probably did. I'm not good with names. I wasn't listening or anything. I just wanted something in my book. Yuri, tell Pat to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in something like that, Sari. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling mischievous little stunts like that, your suffering is fair enough. I didn't mean that. I just got too absorbed in my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution? That's still coming from you, sorry. I guess there's a little devil inside of you. Inside of us, isn't there? Why would Yuri laugh at the book she reads that creepily? She wasn't laughing creepily. Don't let her fool you. Don't let her fool you. Sari knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys what bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if you wouldn't have come if there weren't cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sari. Ooh! Did I just slap her across the face? Oh god! That actually scared me. Because it's just calming music and then it's just... BOOM! Kill! Out of nowhere, something smacks Carrie in the face and tumbles under a desk. Ow! What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Why did it make it... Okay, if somebody throws a cookie at me, it might make like a sound. It's not gonna make a sound. It's not gonna hit you in the face so hard that your face literally goes... That's not how it works! I just knocked... What? What did it just... Oh, bottle. I have an empty bottle on my desk. Should probably put that back up there. Okay. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sari glances around. Is it a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution... retribution. Hello? Okay, the stream just cut out for me for a second. I got worried. Depends, maybe they're strong. What's strong? The cookie. Cookie is an inanimate object. It can't have strength. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes, and I was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sari hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sari rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sari suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Sari gets out of her seat and goes to hand Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sari off of her. No, I mean the person who threw it. Oh. Natsuki. I mean, I'm not saying anything, but she doesn't look like the strongest of people. Sari suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful Sari trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sari? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Haven't any of you heard about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I won't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super late. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica, choose the club over her boyfriend. After all, you're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzily glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period was today in study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes sense. That makes no sense, though. You wouldn't have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I'm just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Monica, she's floating again! Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean... What? Okay, I didn't read that. Aha, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. Didn't you just say you didn't? And I really love the chance to share it once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Saria's mischievous excavade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Un momento. Okay. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sari somehow already finished her entire cookie. What do you mean? It's been like 5 minutes. Of course you're gonna finish a cookie. Yuri's back in her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey, Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one we have been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was just kind of waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time any better, it's a nice hot cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow, watch as she retrieves a small pitcher from the shelf, kind of a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and we'll get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts to her speaking mannerisms. Especially because her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and mythological. Mythological? Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Huh, where are you two off to? We're just... Yuri was going to make some hot tea, so I suddenly realized how weird this sounds to explain to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want me to tell me... Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Pat in her club activities? My mouth gapes. Floating! I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it also might... It's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. How come even when I do something bad, you're being so nice to me? Because nothing that you do... What? Oh, nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody is perfect. We have emotions we can't... Okay. We have emotions we can't express, I'm assuming it was. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns on a light in the shower, it turns the shower to a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate something. For having emotions, what kind of friend would do that? A friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walked through the nearest water fountain. I'm just looking at the hallway right now. I haven't looked at it that much. Once we filled up the water pitcher, we returned to the classroom. Pat, do you like oolong tea? Oh my god, I actually love oolong tea. It's like the only tea I'll drink. Is it oolong tea? Ah, yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Gary sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do it any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea levels. Levels. Tea leaves. My surprise, she even starts humming to the tea kettle a little bit. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not that very hard for me to do when it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each other. I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? What is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's also because uh, your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes. I hate terrible reading posture. That's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved my book from the bag. I have some chocolate as well. A small bag of chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sarity's candy radar. I take it. Go. I take it since it'll go well with tea. Well, with the tea, sorry. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each one holding half of a book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until his shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she is being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Hold on, I gotta grab a blanket real quick. I turned down the temperature in my room and I'm too lazy to go back out and turn it back up. It was so hot when I got home from school today. Gotta grab a sheet. Just put a sheet over my legs. Okay. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand, that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears an intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and I fumble with the chocolate wrappers. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapping paper. Wrapping, not wrapping paper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely unnatural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. And just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri, looking at me, confirmed that what just happened. Pat? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah? Then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. Oh, my voice. Oh my god. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return the book, but I can tell by her expression that she can't even focus now. Her heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling into rhythm with her breaths. I raise my arms. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath in my fingers. Okay, everyone. Oh, Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Pat, you can help Yuri put away this tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups on the floor. I bring a pack of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without much between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Oh boy. Let me take a drink real quick. Might as well go with Monica first. In the same order, I'll go up the list. Hi, Pat. How's the rating going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applauding yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I won't count on that. You never know. I wanted to share what you wrote for today. Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. This one's good. It feels like you're not only okay. But imaginary feels better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like the lights turn on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what's going on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I'm doing the same order. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep much to herself. But still defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one, anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want me? You want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Oh boy. I love that. Hers is just a piano. Dun. Oh, wait, maybe that's because she's practicing piano. Ah, that makes sense. She's practicing piano, so it takes out everything but the piano. Ah. Oh, maybe it's her playing the piano. Well, no, she just started. This is like... I'm not saying this is really complex, but it's not like the easiest thing to do right away. Save me. The colors, they won't... the color... Wait, okay, hold on. No. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. And endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Isn't that what pixels are? RGB? Regular blue. Load me. What? The noise, it won't stop. Violent. Violet. Grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sin, cosine, tangent. Like playing chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a ukulele on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What? Okay, this is... okay. Yeah, sure. It's very more abstract than your last one, huh? Aha! I guess it's just that way. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on paper. Choosing where and how to space your words totally changed the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Aha. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract and physical expression of a feeling, or conversating with the reader. So putting that in a way, every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You'll never know what might change your mind. Okay, wait. No. You just do that real quick, because that's actually kind of weirding me out. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Aha. That's my advice for today. Okay, it was, okay, I guess it was just kind of saying, hey, you know, you should probably save your game if you don't know how to do that. Thanks for listening. Okay. Yuri. Is save me and load me mean like save it or something? Anything else in the file? Let me check that real quick. Thank you for that. Let me go. Nothing changed in here. Wait, did I just... Okay, no. No, nothing changed in there. Oh, read me. What's this? Oh, hey, it's all the basic... Okay, cool. When playing your game, press the escape key. Load game. Allows you to load game by clicking on a save slot. Ah. Access automatic save slots. Let me do, Oh, shoot. I thought I clicked out of the game for a second. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. I gotta reload this. Hold on. No, no, come on. Open a file. There we go. Okay. Okay, let me go back to there. Okay. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Pat, this one might even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick this up so quickly? Just as yesterday I was telling you kind of technique with practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I wanted to try giving it more whatever that word was. Yuri visibly swallows. I've got it too, because... I've got a... Feels like I'm trying to swallow tacks right now. Even her hand appears sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your closest friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share your poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's fine with you. Oh, here we go. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm going to have a hard time reading this. The raccoon... no, hold on. I need to take a quick drink real quick. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed the strange tendencies of as an un as a one un oh as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that's fed will always come back for more. the en- the 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 enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, the hungry curiosity, the raccoon, a raccoon, an urge. The moon, innocent, increments its phase, and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. Very same light that glistens its eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Oh, perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions sa- onto the viewing, onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken me to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me with excitement. A rush of blood, classic pavilion Pavlion conditioning. I slice the bread and feed myself again. Okay. I was a little more dang with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault. I can imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas for expressing a vivid imaginary and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take face value, then I can even figure out what this is supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate in their own way. I wanted to express that it feels free to indulge in more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like I feel like everyone has a little bit of something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. That's a big word. Even if it's difficult, sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little now. I just realized I'm doing like the announcer voice. I probably shouldn't be doing that. I'm glad. I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There's really aren't many people like you. Oh, oh okay. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. Sure, just went down a second. Hold on, let me bring it back up a little bit. Stand up, don't I? Okay, there we go. Hold on. Okay. Yep. Whoa. Holy crap. My chair just went back like 45 degrees. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. It's nothing. It's nothing really. Yuri smells. Ugh, I couldn't see that. I don't know what that was. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Shoo. I definitely have to take a drink before this one. Okay. I liked your last one better. Really? Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one. But you're really... but you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring all this out. I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate it when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Yuri's head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that BS. Huh. Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion. My opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out already. Eh. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. I love the music so much. So much. I love it. They're not even 2 years apart, yet the music difference is so... It's like so drastic. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy, Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing to my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus part, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. This is just... this is just pure elementary school, like, savagery right here. Obviously, she's not in elementary school, but this is something that I can really, like, I can relate to, because this is what a lot of, like, my elementary school was. It's like, oh, you like doing this thing? Well, I guess I can't be friends with you, or you're friends, but they're my friends, so I guess I kind of have to be friends with them. But you do this, so I'm not gonna be friends with you. And, like, people would just blatantly say it. If you're not gonna be friends with people, you're not gonna talk to them. But no, they just walk up to them and go, I'm not gonna be friends with you because blah blah blah. Anyway, I'm ranting. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, not of course. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree with the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you like people like that? Ugh. Sorry, I just do something real quick. Of course, it's about everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out but make fun of, or if you think less of you. But that makes people stupid. Who cares who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone, it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh? That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri is pretty weird stuff, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. Oh, my throat. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way oh my god. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even her writing style is really different. I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, convey emotions is important. But I want to make other people think, just not feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. Oy vey. Oy vey. Oy vey. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, that was cool. I clicked on the thing and it went along, it was synced with the stream. Ooh, I like this one, Pat. It has some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things when it must be a good poem. I'm not sure exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Hey, vey. I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oop, I skipped that one, sorry. That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like it. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like that. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, sorry. Well, I like happy the most. Sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give you a rain cloud a little hug. And it makes a very nice, happy rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Okay. Is this long? Oh boy. Bottles. Okay, hold on. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like... What? I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's like the secret place where I keep all my dreams. The little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. It's warm and tingly. But there is no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and bottles all in a row. Oy vey. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Scroll down a little bit. Night after night, more dreams. Friends after friends, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets, hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scrapping and scraping. I blow dust off the bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and come in. Friends, in they come, such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. Okay. Oh my god, that was like really deep. That was really deep. Holy crap, Siri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking about it too hard. The point is, I came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself in this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sorry, has always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it off more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. That's basically me. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come to the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Or is this about the festival? Oh my god. Well, sort of. Hold on. I gotta drink some water. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sari has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the events. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We are going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem, recite it during the event, but the cool part is, we're also going to let everyone else come up and recite a poem too. Sari's putting it all on posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sari, Sari, who has been coloring the poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Did you really think that was that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never imagine in my life doing something like that. I imagine imagine it, Yuri. Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. I remember that Natsuki and Yuri are never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems aloud a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, and it will inspire others to do the same. And more people who perform, the better out we'll be able to show them what literature is about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being imaginative of yourself, finding new horizons. That's right. And it's those reasons we're in this club today. Don't you worry to share with others, inspiring them to find the same thing you brought. Oh, momento, I'm gonna take a break real quick. Hold on. Thank you for your patience. I just had to do something real quick. Actually, hold on. Hold on. My phone ended up shutting off. I need to bring that back up. Okay, there we go. Hold on, let me bring it back up. Okay. Stream. Phone, you gonna work? Okay. Inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing performing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Saria looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask, but I think Sari and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't like the idea. What is this? Hello, Caleb. I'm trying this. Apparently it's a dark game. It hasn't really been dark at all. I don't know whether I want to... what time is it? 10:04? Apparently, it's supposed to be a really dark and like screwed up game, but it hasn't yet, and I'm kind of worried because I have a feeling it's gonna go from 0 to 100 really quickly. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's faces. Sigh. I guess I really don't have a choice. Aha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you, so paying for yours. We're going... my voice, God. I can't... Okay, I've been talking for 4 hours now. We're going to practice reciting the poem in front of each other. No way. Monica? This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how are you going to in front of the strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off in front of you, everyone. Feel free to comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook and to the specific poem she has in mind set for herself. It's not high-pitched at all. It's oh my god. It hurts. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Mara begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her reflection is sincere. She shows exactly how her emotions behind each line recites, bringing the words back to life. This is something she's done before. She's simply a natural. I glance around at me. Everyone horizons Monica. Sarah looks amazing. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes reciting. The floor of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was good, Monica. Yeah, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go up next, Ayara? I forgot her name for a second. I'll go next. Yuri fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keep her head down, Podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. Oi. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Can't say that word. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting so much effort into this? As Yuri gets past a couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens to Yuri when she's absorbed into a book. Her quivering words transform into a sharp syllables of fierce, confident woman. The poem was structure that she indicates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri steps back into the reality and glances around as if she's bewildered, even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins in afterwards. The Yuri recognition she deserves. So that way, didn't applaud her, for her. No, there's a way the game goes. It's like days. I think this is the third day, maybe. I've been going on for like 3 hours now. Each one is like an hour long. This game is they have like a warning that it's like, no, this game is not for squeamish people and stuff like that. But we're caught off guard. We must be forgotten. So we applaud your... It's not constant dialogue. There's a story to the game. I'm sure many people have played this game before, so you could probably figure out what the rest of the story is from other people. I need to take a drink. Hold on. My voice hurts so bad. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sarah hops out in her chair and cheerfully walks over to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Aha. Sorry, I giggled. Sorry. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Not trying to think of what you were saying to other people. Imagine if you were reciting it to yourself in front of a mirror or in your own head. I see. Okay then. Sari begins her poem. Somehow it feels like our soft voices made a perfect match. The poem is aimlessly sharing Siri. It's serene, it's bittersweet, as if I read this on paper, probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sari's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sari means when she says she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone's thoughts, and oh my god, I can't speak. Through and through. Sari finishes, and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sari. Even Pat liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sari. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work as well. Delivery, I don't know. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery, whatever it was, I kind of missed out on that. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's, well, what I've been practicing, that's kind of a thing. It's just kind of embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Well, the next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that channels you a little bit more. We don't deserve this way, you know. Okay, now who's next? Natsuki? Oh. Oh, okay. Hopefully I don't have to do her voice that much, because it really hurts so bad. Don't make me go before. Yeah. It's not like I compare to you guys. Anyway, might as well let Hat lower everyone's standards before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine, it's fine. I might as well go get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go off of what I wrote for today. I stand up in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes... Oh my god. Throat, kitty work. Everyone has their eyes... May feel terribly awkward. I wish there was like a voice to no, not chat, voice to chat, whatever. You know what I mean. So I could like speak out, so I could like take a break or something. Okay. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I'm finished, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really that good, and not good as anyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That is something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Hold on. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That is something. Okay, I just wanted to make sure the stream it wasn't too loud or too soft. Hold on, let me delete this video. Yes. No, hold on. Shoot. Delete. Okay. Sorry, I just deleted the failed streams. Narrator plus could have had jig. Someone read too. He's gone to scrim, so he's gone for skirmishes, so he probably won't be back until probably another half an hour or so. If he does come back, I might turn on screen share real quick. It would be a little bit laggy, but that just leaves you out, Natsuki. What I'm probably gonna do, I'm probably gonna take like a half drop or like a piece of candy or just something like when I'm writing my poem at the end of the day, just so that I can get my voice back. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way back to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's a little... unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. Oh my god. The words feel like... Oh, by the way, Colin, you put TWO, it's TOO. Get it right. The poem feels like they bounce up and down, is giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Ah, well, at least you feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people. I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so I guess that's in that case you won't have much to worry about for the festival. And that said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard. I hope that we all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort into the club. Levitation! It makes me really happy. No problem. Okay, here we go. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. Know the festival's coming up. Let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have a weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. Alright, that was my voice. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm. I'm sorry, Monica, but I'll do my best to find it, though. Well, then I gotta move out of my chair. Gotta move my chair around. It's kind of twisted around the side. Okay, there we go. If it's for the sake of the club, and it's impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sarai? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such big deal about it. It must be nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Please. Okay. I walk home with Sarai once more. Even though it's only been a few days, I've gotten things slowly changed. But today Sarai is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sarai. Sorry I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like, how to get into, Sarai fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asks to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me in a spot here. Well, walking home with Yuri, huh? Yeah, it's one day. I walked home with you for past how many days? What does the thought of that make my heart pound? Given how hard it is to socialize, it would feel an awful thing to turn her down. Isn't she beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Haha, you admitted it. Jeez. There's not even a point in my speculating something over it's never going to happen. Ugh. Hold on. Oy vey. Come on. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you two won't need me anymore. You know. Need you? Sorry? I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your own head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Everything is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. Oh, I think that was the wrong line. Okay, wrong person. Whatever. The conversation shows off from feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird question. I can't just lie to her, but if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in time. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself and I'm gonna it like a cough drop or something, because my voice is like killing itself. You guys can watch this. Okay, I had to leave you guys up to reading that one because I was finishing eating something. My voice feels so much better now. Hold on. Take a drink. Oh my god, my voice feels so much better. I get that, like, coating of saliva back in my throat. It doesn't feel dry anymore. Never mind. It's back. Anyway. Oh boy. How long have I been streaming for? What? Basically 2 hours at this point. If that. A lot longer than that. Okay. I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to stop it. I'll probably go until like 11. I'll be right back. Hold on. Un momento, por favor. Okay. That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, sorry. Cracking my back. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Mon-Ika. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Ah, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now. Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as yours, the series, or anything. Oy vey. Okay. I might... I'm probably... Hey! Okay, I got two subscribers apparently. Thank you for that. I'm now over 70. Thank you. I'm gonna have to stop the stream probably. Whichever two, Colin and whoever else is watching. Thank you for watching. I'm probably gonna have to end this. I need to give my voice a rest. I'll probably do it again tomorrow night. It'll be the weekend. Tests will be over. Oh god, I have a lot of tests tomorrow. Why am I standing up like this? I need sleep. Okay, well, on that note, I am probably going to go to bed now, and I'm going to end the stream. If you want to tune in tomorrow, I will probably be doing the stream around the same time, maybe an hour earlier, because I started around, what, no, at 7 something, like 7:30 Eastern time, EST, so, I'll probably start maybe an hour earlier, so, yeah, whatever EST, 7 o'clock, 7:30 EST, whatever that is for you, I'll probably start around then, maybe an hour earlier, because I really don't feel like I don't think I'm even like halfway through. It doesn't seem like I am. So before I do this, I should probably, let me just save that. How many, oh god, okay, there's a lot of pages. I should probably be saving more. Okay, well, anyway, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And we'll see you guys most likely tomorrow, definitely tomorrow, because this game, I'm actually getting into it. There's not much of, I expected it to be really dark, but it's actually not that much. I'm assuming it is going to be dark, just, it's kind of like, oh hey, it's suspense. Here's suspense, take the suspense. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and yeah, have a good night, have a good day, whatever it is for you, have a good whatever.